Hey guys, it's RJ the Optimum bringing us week 1 team builder of the TCL against Shadow Ace 1 of the Motor City Rotoms. His team is King Gambit, Excalibur, Slowking Galar, Vaporeon, Audino, Colossal, Enamorous, Altaria, Zora, Keyspeed, Sandy Shock, Primeape with Terra. What are its Terra types? With Sand Slash Alola. I should have already known its Terra types. I'm sorry that I don't know them. Fighting Ghost, Fairy, and Water. Fighting Ghost, Fairy, and Water. Okay. 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 Ooh, actually not okay, not okay. Oh, oof. Um, because if he goes Ghost Terra type, then I might be in a bit of trouble. Because I'll get to why. I'll get to why. Let me first bring up my team here. So, first up we got Urshifu. Close combat, Wicked Blow, Poison Jab, and Sucker Punch. So looking at his team, I should have just had them side by side instead of just having them both. I'm gonna do that next time. Looking at his team, or I can just do this. I have it up on my OBS, so I could just do this. So looking at his team, not much wants to take a Wicked Blow. Not much at all. Really, there's just Enamorous and Primeape. So Primeape is a bit of a threat. He's definitely going to bring Primeape for sure because I can easily bring Poison Jab on Urshifu. And yes, Enamorous is faster than Urshifu, so I have to be careful because I will die to any Fairy type move. But if I just click Poison Jab right out the gate, like if I lead Akuma and click Poison Jab, he's probably going to switch into either Enamorous or Primeape. Either way, it's best to click Poison Jab. And then I can bluff the Scarf. I always bluff the Scarf. And close combat does a lot as well, except for against Slowking, Galar, Enamorous, Altaria, and Zora Keyspeed. Zora Keyspeed is going to be another problem, but I don't think it can take Fairy type moves. Does it get any Fairy type moves? Does it? I should have checked this beforehand. I should have checked this beforehand. Let's see here. Oops, I definitely know how to spell Zoroark. Zoroark Hisui. Do you learn any Fairy type moves, Zoroark Hisui? No, you do not. You learn fighting type moves like Brick Break and Focus Blast, which may be a problem. You can also just straight up lead with Zoroark Hisui, and I wouldn't know because of how Zoroark Hisui is. I was really considering bringing Rock, but my only Rock setter is Armaldo, and Armaldo doesn't do well in this battle. So Zoroark Hisui is going to be a problem. I'm probably just going to lead with Munchlax or Palafin. Maybe like just lead Palafin and switch immediately into Munchlax, unless he's out with Primeape. Obviously, then I can't switch out into Munchlax. Honestly, if he puts Primeape last with lead Zoroark Hisui and I lead Palafin, I'll be in big trouble because my answer to Primeape is Chimecho, and Zoroark Hisui just obliterates Chimecho, obviously. So if he does that, then I don't know, because I can't. I don't know. Primeape is a big threat. Primeape is a bigger threat now that I know that it's Ghost type. Terra. I should have checked that beforehand. I should have checked that. If I make any changes, it'll be because of that. Next up, we have Rocky Helmet Paladin. So he's not defensive, but he is one of my answers for Excalibur and King Gambit. King Gambit is going to be really difficult to deal with as well, especially if you bring Supreme Overlord. I think he's going to bring Defiant because I have Sticky Web. And so he's obviously going to bring Defiant Primeape because I'm pretty sure that's what the other, I believe that Primeape gets is Defiant. I know Annihilate does. But I'm pretty sure it does. No, he gets, I don't know. I'll have to check. I really should have done a lot of this research beforehand. Primate does indeed get Defiant. 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 Okay, so I have to be careful with that. Alright, so... Well, I don't really have to be careful with that because I'm not bringing Sticky Webs. Obviously, because he has Defiant Mons. And Defiant Sucker Punch King Gambit could be a huge problem. Which is the exact reason why I'm not bringing Sticky Webs, because of the Defiant Sucker Punch King Gambit. Because that will do a lot to everybody besides Akuma. But he can just switch out on Akuma and go into Enamorous. And unless I have Poison Jab, which I can't really Poison Jab against King Gambit. And I can if I predict. I'm also bringing Terra type Ground. It was either Bug, Ground, or Water, because those are my 3 Terra types. And I'm not bringing Water or Bug as my stabs for attacking this week. So if I would have thought, I would have also added Fighting to it, because fighting as a Terra type right now would be so good. I mean, besides hitting Zora, Kisui, I guess, and Altaria and Enamorous, it would make me really bad for Enamorous, but I'm not going in on those 3. The ones I'm going in on are King Gambit, who I can hit with a Terra Close Combat, which doesn't really matter because Close Combat is just going to kill. Excalibur, who I would like to hit with the Terra King Close Combat, but I can't. Ironhead's just better because it's stab and doesn't lower my defenses. Colossal. I mean, I have Drill Run that's better. Never mind. Sandy Shocks. No, not Sandy Shocks. What am I thinking? I meant no, I wouldn't have gone Fighting Terra. I don't think I'm going to Terra at all this week, because Paladin is one of my answers from Excalibur, and unless I get rid of Excalibur because my Terra is Ground, I'm not Terraing whatsoever. Also, I need to be able to handle King Gambit and his Steel type moves, and I won't be able to handle his Steel type moves should I Terra with Paladin. But just in case, I'm going to throw that Ground type Terra typing for in case I really need it against, I don't know, Sandy Shocks. I doubt it, but you never know. Like, if it's just Sandy Shocks and Paladin, then I'm going to Terra in the Terra, but I don't know. I doubt that I'm going to Terra this week, because his team, there was no point for me bringing Bug type. The only Water type that it would hit would be Colossal and Sandy Shocks. But even then, if I go Water type for Sandy Shocks, I die to Thunderbolt. So it would really just be for Colossal, who's not that great. So really, I mean, I guess I could go Bug, but that doesn't help me at all whatsoever. I'm Bug Boy, and he has no resistance, no weaknesses to Bug. Not a single one, I think. Yeah, not a single one. Slowking Galar is Poison type. Next up, we got my Special Wall Hungry Junior, who is shiny, so I need to change that on my thing here, right there. See, he's mon number 3 for Owls. Go back to shiny sprites. And Munchlax. This is such a small change. So Munchlax is really there for, believe it or not, Zora Kisui. I can't touch Zora Kisui besides with Toxic. So if he's Substitute, I just want he's Substitute. He's not going to be Substitute on Zora Kisui. He's not. I was so sure of my team, and now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, unless he's this, and then I'm like, oh crap, if he's that, then I lose. Because if he's Substitute on Zora Kisui, what do I do? Because Zora Kisui, I mean, I guess I can go out to Akuma. But Something's gonna have to die probably first. I mean, I can go out to Havoc. Havoc. I can go out to Havoc. Um, I'll explain that later. But really, he's there for, believe it or not, Zoroark needs to be. Sandy Shocks can't touch him. Enamorus can't really touch him. And Vaporeon can't really touch him either. I mean, they can Toxic me, but I can Toxic them back, and I have Rest. I don't have Sleep Talk this time. Because I needed Body Slam and Brick Break, because somebody has screens. Someone had screens. I forget who had screens, but somebody had screens, so I'm like, if he brings that, I want to bring Brick Break on Munchlax. Yeah. Doesn't do well against Sandslash or Lola, but I'm also never. I mean, I have Brick Break. Never mind. I can take him out with Brick Break. Next up, we have my Assault Vested Havoc. And Havoc is Assault Vest for Pokemon like what was the level again? I think it was literally just for Zoroark. But Havoc does so much damage. Like his literal only answer is Sandy Shocks, but I have Energy Ball for that. Nothing else. Oh, I mean, and there's Excalibur, but I have Flash Cannon. Nothing else really wants to come in on Havoc. Kingambit, it's neutral. Floating Galler's neutral. Vaporeon, super effective. Audino, neutral. Colossal, neutral. Enamorus, super effective. Altaria, neutral. Zoroark, neutral. Sandy Shocks, I have Energy Ball. I have neutral, and Sandslash Alola, neutral. I honestly consider also bringing Silvally with Electric type or a Silvally with Water type because those two types do really good besides like one or two Mon in the team. But I needed all the Mons in the team. Even Chimecho, you'll find out why. I need Chimecho as well. So Assault Vest because he's not fast at all. I considered going Trick Room this week. I really did, but I want to save that. And catch somebody off guard. I want to save that and catch somebody off guard. If I just go Trick Room first week, everyone's going to be like, oh, he might go Trick Room again. And then again, now I'm saying that, they might always, because if they watch this video, they'll be like, oh, no, he might go Trick Room. But I'm not going to go Trick Room. Ever. I'll never go Trick Room. Let's see here. Next up is Poseidon. And Poseidon does damage. So much damage to his team besides Vaporeon. Vaporeon is really unfortunate that he has Vaporeon on the team. Because without Vaporeon, I do so much damage. I don't have Jet Punch because I outspeed almost everything anyways besides Enamorus and Zoroark. And I guess he might run Snow. Snow. It's called Snow now. With Sandslash Alola. Well, if you run Snow with Sandslash Alola. I'll have Paladin, and Paladin can take him out. Yeah, okay. But I have Ice Punch for Altaria, Close Combat for Excalibur, and then Wave Crash and Flip Turn were just damage. It's going to be really tough to use Palafin right off the bat because he does have that Vaporeon. I nearly did not bring Palafin, but just look at how much damage he does to the rest of the team besides Excalibur, Altaria, and Vaporeon. And even then, I have Close Combat for Excalibur and Ice Punch for Altaria. And he's Choice Banded. So Wave Crash is going to do so much damage to pretty much everything. Not even Altaria or Excalibur is going to really want. Oh, Excalibur can because he's actually got surprisingly high defense. But Altaria is not, unless he's like defensively bulky, he's not going to want to come in on a Wave Crash anyways. I actually should do that calc real quick. I did the calc beforehand. Let's see, Pokemon damage calculator. Please load. See, this was my Munchlax versus Zoroark, which as long if he's special, look at this. And granted, I can't touch him, so I have to Toxic him, but still. So we got Altaria, Defog, I guess. Oh, he's got Will-O-Wisp. Altaria learns Will-O-Wisp against Palafin. Now that I know that, I need to be careful about who I switch into. Oh boy, now that I know that. Wave Crash still does 28% damage. So, oh wait, but that's adamant. That's adamant. Why would I ever bring adamant? I need Jolly because otherwise I won't have. Well, yeah, I'll probably outspeed it unless he runs speed investment. So it's not a 4-hit KO. But instead of Jet Punch, I do have Ice Punch. Which actually doesn't OHKO? What? Oh, this is regular Palafin. Wild. Crazy. Am I right? Palafin Hero. Blank set, I guess. 252. They're not acrobatics. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why are you not loading? Wave Crash. Will still be a 4-hit KO, so it'll do some pretty good damage. And Ice Punch will kill it, correct? Because I'm hero mode. That's not why it still doesn't OHKO? Dang, man. Even with 419. Dang, man. And this is like max defensive Altaria as well. Do I run Extra Belt instead of Choice Band on this thing? I have Extra Belt on Akuma. I don't even know if you guys can see that because of the way I cropped the thing. Do I bring Extra Belt so that I can switch up my moves? I have Extra Belt on Akuma already. I don't know. Anyways, our last member is Ding-a-Ding, Wish, Healing Wish, Protect, and Toxic. So Primal runs Fire Punch. So my physical defensive, well, it's not really defensive, but like the one that I send in for physical threats, being Escavalier, cannot come in on Primate because of Fire Punch. So I needed a good defensive threat in Chimecho. Now that I know that he's Terra Ghost, I'm a little worried. But I can Toxic, I can Wish, Protect, I can Wish Pass, and if he is Ghost, then I can Wish Pass into Akuma. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Because he's fighting. What the heck am I talking about? I can Wish. Dude, Fremby does so much. I can Wish Pass into Havoc, I guess. No, because he might have Fire Punch. Oh no. I can Wish Pass into Poseidon, I guess. And Poseidon outspeeds. And yes, he's got the Eviolite, but I'm Choice Banded. So, you know. But Choice Band does not do nearly as much as I thought it would. It doesn't even OHKO in Altaria? What? What? I mean, granted, Altaria's slower, so unless he's Choice Banded, I take him out with 2 Ice Punches, so I don't really need to worry about that. I mean, I've just been babbling on this entire time. Also, I can come in on pretty much everybody, really. Not pretty much everybody. I can't come in on King Gambit, and if he starts setting up with Excalibur on my Ding-a-Ding, I can't really do much. I have to Wish Toxic Protect, or Wish Pass into Paladin, not Palafin. Slowking Galar, I mean, I can literally do nothing to it because it's poison type. Vaporeon, I can come in and Toxicate, and I can Wish and pass it off to somebody else. Audino, can't really do anything. Colossal, can't really do anything to me. Enamorous might be able to hit me hard because it is especially offensive and I'm physically defensive. But as long as I don't take 50% from it, I should be good because I'll always be at a high health. And then if I do get to low health, I can Healing Wish and get somebody up to full, just complete full. Yeah, that's my team. Primeape is going to be a bigger threat than what I initially expected. Pokemon I think he's going to bring are King Gambit, Excalibur, Vaporeon, Enamorous, Zoroark, Primeape, and Sandy Shocks. Maybe Sandslash instead. I don't see him bringing Altaria. I mean, Altaria is decent, I guess, for Paladin. He might bring Altaria to take on Paladin, especially if he runs Will-O-Wisp. Then he'll just completely shut my Paladin down. So he might bring Altaria after all. I don't see him bringing Audino. because Autono doesn't really wall much on my team besides my walls. Colossal could come, maybe, but I have a Poseidon, so Paladin versus Colossal just doesn't seem like a good idea. And I'm Water Terra type on Paladin, so even that doesn't really work out. He can't reliably take on Paladin with Colossal. My Terra type right now is Ground, so even then I don't resist his Fire type, but I can still. I resist his Rock type, so there's that. He's got to bring King Gambit because I have Sticky Webs. And if I don't, and if he runs Supreme Overlord, I literally cannot wall that thing. I looked at everything I can do, and I either can't wall it or I can't kill it. And then again, back when I was doing that, I didn't have close combat on my Scavalier. But then if I took out the attack thing, I wouldn't be able to do anything to Baxcalibur. So I kind of need the attack investment. Do I need the attack investment? I could just run full physically defensive. So he's got to bring King Gambit. He's got to bring Primate because Primate does so much in this match. If he doesn't bring Primate, I'll be shocked. If he doesn't bring Ghost Primate, I will be shocked. What are his other types? I remember Fairy Fighting and what was it? Water? Yes. So he might bring Fighting Terra, I guess, to power up close combat. Because that hits everybody but Chimecho really hard. Who else is on it? Because, yeah, but like Chimecho could. I mean, he's not going to expect Chimecho. I could have brought Ghost Silvally, but he Ghost Primate, and even then, I'd like a. I could have brought Ghost Silvally. Now that I know that he's Ghost Primate, I wouldn't have done it. What else would I have done? Psychic? No. Ghost Fighting is actually really good. Ghost Fighting is really good. What is there that I can wall with white both? I mean, there's Fairy and Amorous, but I'm sure he gets Stone Edge or something like that. So that's my team. Those are my thoughts. If I change anything, I'll let you know at the battle. I haven't done the battle yet. Watch me realize something right during the battle that I should have realized beforehand and be like, oh no, I'm going to lose because of this. Or get 6-0'd. One of them's going to happen. You guys stay awesome. I know I will. And I'll see you next time.